guys, it's Matt from Super Garage, and today we're going to be installing an ETS intake on a 2017 WRX. First thing you're going to want to do is take off these two clips. I've got this one already off, and then this one. Just take a flat blade screwdriver and just turn it a little bit, and then basically they'll just pop right off. Since we are doing this installation from under the car, there's going to be two 12mm bolts and 13 pop clips. Once you get that tray off, go ahead and take this clamp off. Once you have this air intake hose loose, there's going to be one more bolt that you got to take off right here. It's a 10mm. I recommend using an extension. Okay, once that bolt is off, just go ahead, slide it off right there. Slide it off. It'll kind of fall a little bit. You can go to the top of the car. You can go ahead and pull out this entire intake, and here it is, all the way taken off. So now we can proceed to putting the new one on and getting this one out of here. Just want to show you everything that the kit comes with. You've got your air filter, hose clamps, intake pipe, air intake hoses, MAF housing, your extension harness, and some hardware. First thing you're going to want to do is get this MAF sensor installed onto the housing. It's only going to fit one way. If you put it in the other way, it's not going to fit. You'll notice that the holes don't line up. Next, take the intake pipe and slip the intake hose on it. It just goes on like that. Grab two hose clamps with the screw facing down. I'm going to show you the way that I would recommend putting this pipe in. Feed it through come back up to the top of the engine. You're going to remove this clip right here. Go ahead and pop that out. That's where this bracket is going to bolt into with the hardware. Take this bolt and feed it up through the bottom. Grab your washers. Your nut, go ahead and tighten that up. And you will be tightening this up with a 10mm. Now you're going to take this hose, one side is larger than the other. The larger side is going to go onto the pipe, and the smaller side is going to go onto the housing. So here's the larger side. I'm going to put the clamp this way, that way it's easier to screw on. So you can see right there how I have the clamp so that it's easier to tighten. Once you get that first clamp on there, I recommend putting this second one on there just like this, that way you can tighten it up. Just drop it right on there. Have it sit there and you can tighten it in just a moment. Alright, last thing you want to do is you want to take your filter and your housing and go ahead and put those two together. Just like that. Take this clamp and tighten it up. Once this is all tightened up, I'd say set it to the side for just 1 second. Take your extension, hook that up, get it tight. Go ahead and take your filter and slide it on. Once you get this slid in there, go ahead and tighten up the clamps. Okay, this should be nice and tight, so go ahead and take your extension and plug it right in. Kind of set that off to the side. I would recommend zip tying just to this other hose right here, so you can go ahead and grab a zip tie and then just tighten that down. Make sure everything's tight. I would recommend going under the car, checking to make sure everything's good to go, make sure it's not going to fall off or anything like that. Put your battery terminals back on and start the car up, make sure everything's running, there's no check engine lights. Let your car warm up, go drive it around and go romp on it.